You're not a man. Or not Abia man. Now why are you not gonna Abia man? Abia. How long have you worshipped here? From Oriak. How true is that? You never see in an amen. In an amen. Yeah. But has in an amen. But you want to worship from Oriak. Or you not worship from Oriak, you make you stroke. Imoya na what Talknado do? Yes, sir. Hey! He said, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. I began to wonder what he meant by that. He said to his disciples, the human representatives of the church, he said, tarry in Jerusalem until you receive power from on high. That is to say, he said to them, without power, you are not qualified to be a church. It is better to sit down in your house than to worship in a church where there is no power. Say, I told you, take it anywhere. Say, this is what Talknado said. In your house than to expose yourself in a church where there is no power. Because in a church where there is no power, you will provoke the things fighting you before. They will become more angry. That is why you pray for people. After praying, they die. The reason they die is that what is pursuing them has been provoked. You don't provoke what is pursuing a man without giving help to the man. If you must provoke that thing, you must offer some help. Somebody say, open my eyes, O Lord. I can hear you shout, open my eyes, O God. You were coming to drop your seed. Anybody, you have water there? Why will you not be among the men? Bring small one. Now this one is big. Oh. Small, so that if I finish it, you won't get angry. Now, how call this stroke? Where? This world is not a place where you live empty. You don't stay here empty. Before God said that the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe. Brother, shift. Move that your left hand. Will you yellow? Wait you. Go forward. Oh yeah, guys. Pono. Yeah? Be serious. Eh? Iya na abananti. Anaga abaya na anya. Abaya na anya anya akpọ. Oh yeah, guys, sit down.
Ikemo, Ezemo, you are the God of power.
Thank you. Leave my water. God bless you. Have a mother car. Wherever you are in this house, stretch your hands like this towards the altar. Say, oh Lord, open my eyes. You don't need to like my way. I will not do the things that suit your human spirits. Because I am not assigned to please you. I am assigned to please God. I told them, a man had case at one of the police stations in Lagos. And the DPO there is a member of Papa's church. Was and is still a member. He's retired now. The person went there, had a case there, and the DPO said, if I see it from Bishop, I will release him. The wife, with joy, ran to the office. And this one is a key member in the church. When the wife came and spoke to us outside, we gladly gave her access to enter the office. She entered the office and told Papa. We are not expecting Papa to write the letter himself. But Papa can instruct any of us to write. We will write. All his own is just sign. After the wife finished telling him, Papa said, there's no problem. Leave my office. I will think about it. She left the office, came out, and met us. We said, He said, Papa said he would think about it. While she was still talking with us outside, Papa to see me anymore. The woman said, hey, I forgot something. I asked her, what is that? I forgot to tell Papa that the DPO said if he doesn't see the letter today, that by tomorrow the man will be going to court. Let me go back in. I said, Madam, I'm sorry. You cannot go in. She said, why? I said, you can't go in, no. And I'm not permitted to tell her. Papa said you should not see him again. She started reading abuses on me. I should allow her in. I said, Madam, anything you like, tell me here. But you're not going back there. Every other person didn't go in with me to hear what Papa told me. Every other person there was you don't know her? Allow her now. I said, no. She not go enter. Allow her to enter now. I said, never. This woman no go cross here. He became a personal matter. Can I say this to you? Most times when you see me do something, you don't know who sent me. You don't know who sent me. That thing you think I'm doing wrong, may be God who asked me to do it. Until you have spiritual eyes. When your eyes are open in the spirit, then you will know the reason I'm doing some of the things that I do. God may send me to punish somebody he has vowed to punish. And when I'm punishing the person, you want to stand on the way. You are provoking God to see you. Say, Father, open my eyes. Do you know that if you are this, he uses you to bless, he also uses you to condemn. That is why the Bible says that we are many up. So when you see me pushing some people down, don't bother me too much. Somebody sent me. And she went straight and called one of the Papa's greatest ally. She went and called him. And he followed her. Came to the office. Walked straight to me with smiles. I welcomed him. I said, you are welcome, sir. He said, I want to see him. I said, okay, sir. Then I took him aside. I said, sir, you can enter, but this woman will not enter. He turned and looked at me. I said, sir, she will not enter. I don't know, but this woman will not enter here. You know what he did? He said, okay. Let me enter. I said, you are free. Then he entered the office and didn't come out. The woman waited, though. He didn't come out. But when he was entering, he was angry with me. The woman waited, though. The woman sat up, because it's the life of her husband we are talking about. So the woman was waiting for this man when they will call her. Small time, bell rang. After waiting for more than an hour, bell rang. Then I went in. The woman with smile, thinking, the woman said, it's me. I said, madam, shift. Then I entered inside. The same man who was angry outside was now say, okay, I understand now. I understand. I said, no problem, sir. I said, Papa, what is it? Papa said, another assignment. Move that woman from there. Do everything. Let her not stay there. I can't tell the woman that this man is not coming. I can't tell the woman that, see what Papa said, but I have to move her from there. I came out, madam, come. Am I teaching somebody something? If you see me doing that, you will say in your heart that my wickedness have increased. Brother, somebody sent me. Can you turn to your neighbor and say, somebody sent me? Turn to another neighbor, say, don't kill me. I am on assignment. Or you sit down. When your spiritual eyes are closed, you will be dining and eating with your destiny helper all your life, but still be needing help. Typical example. The Bible says that after Abraham was to send out Ishmael and the mother Hagar, that he gave them just a jar of water and sent them away. But before sending them away, God made a promise to Abraham to let go of his son. You know, a lot of people read the Bible, but you don't understand that it was not easy for Abraham to release Ishmael. It was not easy. It was not an easy task for Abraham to release Ishmael. The only reason Abraham agreed to release Ishmael was because God said to him, I will make him a great nation. It was at that point Abraham said, okay, then I can let him go. When Abraham released him, Hagar was the mother. It was Hagar that gave birth to Ishmael, but Hagar is not in the program. Ishmael was in the program. Hagar was not in the program. That is why the Bible said when they got to the desert, their water finished. The boy was thirsty. The mother was thirsty. There was danger in the journey of life. There comes a time when everything will dry and you will need help. That is why anybody that finds spiritual help and lose it is foolish. You don't find spiritual help and lose it, because there will come a day in your life. If you don't need it today, you will need it tomorrow. There will come a time in your life when it will be critical and you will cry for spiritual help. They done it. The Bible said their water finished. Everything finished. It became so dry. The boy began to cry. The mother began to cry. You will agree with me that if they say that woman should shout and the boy should shout, if it is for voice, the woman's voice will be louder than the boy's own. But the Bible said that when God was to hear, God heard the voice of the boy and didn't hear the voice of the mother. Come, gentlemen, if I tell you what to do, will you do it? Sit on the floor there. On the floor. On the floor. Sit on the floor. Sit down. Relax yourself. Stay there. Now hear this. The Bible said that the boy cried. The mother cried. But God said, I have heard the voice of the Lord. It is the boy's voice that I heard. I didn't hear the mother. That means there are people who have been crying over the years. God didn't hear your voice. There are people who have been lamenting over the years, but God didn't hear their voice. Why? Voices cry, blood cry, but not every one of them gets to God. In the book of Genesis, we heard about the blood of Abel crying for vengeance. That is to say, blood cry, voices cry, men cry, women cry, children cry, but not everybody's voice do God hear. Somebody say, open my eyes, oh God. Okay, let me take you there very quickly. The Bible said that God heard the voice of the lad, but he didn't stop there. The mother cried, looking for help, could not find help anywhere, until the mother went to where the boy was and carried the boy. The Bible said, as soon as the woman carried the boy to herself, her eyes opened. The Lord opened her eyes and showed her a well, just very close to where she was standing. That means that well has been there, but she didn't see it. Why will she not see it? She will not see it because she is not the promised person. Until she make contact with the promised person, the well will not show. Right where you're standing, there is a well that is near you, but your eyes are close to the well. For your eyes to open to the well, you have to be around He that is sent for you, and your eyes will open. And your eyes will open. The Bible said, as soon as she carried Ishmael, but she has been standing there since. She's been walking around there since, but she didn't see the well. But when she carried Ishmael to herself, her eyes opened. Was her eyes closed before? But there is an inner eye. After this meeting, the Lord will open your inner eyes. After this meeting, the Lord will open your inner eyes. Lift your voice and shout amen like thunder. Lift your eyes, shout amen like thunder. Lift your voice, shout amen like thunder. Until the eyes of your mind are open, you will make some very silly mistakes. Something happened here about 3 Sundays ago or thereabouts. 3 Sundays ago or thereabouts. A brother came to church who is in this service today. He just spoke to me about it in the office this morning. But stay where you are. See what happened. 3 weeks ago thereabouts, in the course of the service, I said, everybody raise a seed of 30,000. And I said, if you people can still remember, the only person who should not give it is the person who doesn't have it. And I didn't know, but God was putting it in my mouth, and I said, if that money is in your pocket, even if you kept it for another to bring it. How many of you can remember me saying this? The brother had planned that after service, he will be traveling from church to the village with his brother, who is coming from Port Harcourt to pick him from the church. The brother was on his way, and he told the brother, about this time our church used to close, so come out and pick me. So the brother was coming, and he came to church with 37,000. And according to him, he has sown seed of 2,000. It was remaining 35. And that 35, he wanted to use it to go to the village. When I said that thing, he said he didn't know what pushed him. He put his hands into his pockets and brought out 30,000 out of the 35. Came out and dropped it as a seed and was left with only 5,000. And he sat down and said, how can I go to the village with only 5,000? So he made up his mind that he was going to tell the brother, ask the brother, if the brother has some money to lend him, so that when they go and come back, he can pay him. But that if the brother doesn't have money to give him, that he will cancel the journey. After the service, the brother was already waiting for him, according to him, in front of this place. He came out and met the brother. And he asked the brother for money. The brother said, didn't we plan since last week that we are traveling today? He said to the brother, the money I came to church with, that I want to travel, something happened and I dropped it in church. The brother got angry with him and said, are you coming in or I should go? Stupid man. He turned back. The brother drove off. The brother is in the mortuary now. As he drove off, He went and had an accident after Okigwe as they were heading to their place in Enugu and died. If the brother was having the 30,000, he would have traveled with him. They both would have died together. So God took away his 30,000, frustrated his journey, and he's alive. Somebody say, oh Lord, open my eyes. I can't hear you. Say, oh Lord, open my eyes. And if you can remember, that was the Sunday where I said, obey it. I don't know why, but somebody's life is involved. But his name was not mentioned. But he acted. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? When your eyes are closed, you are bound to make mistakes. And those mistakes can lead to anything. When your eyes are closed, you will be angry with that which will make you happy. When Hagar and Ishmael were in that desert, it is possible for Hagar to get angry with Ishmael. But can I say this to you? Do you know that she did not just go and carry Ishmael? She went to carry Ishmael by instruction. It was then the angel of the Lord appeared unto her and said to her, the Lord have heard the cry of the lad. Go and pick the lad. Your miracle is going close to that one that God sent. Raise your right hand up. Say, oh Lord, hear me and open my eyes. Young man, I don't know you. I want to talk to you. I like to talk to people who have experience of spirituality.
Yes, sir.
You have experience of spirituality.
Yes, sir.
You have acted and walked
Yes, sir.
as a spiritual man,
Yes, sir.
serving idol.
Yes, sir.
You know what it means to call on idol to kill somebody.
Yes, sir.
To call on idol to fight a family.
Yes, sir.
To call on idol to deal with somebody.
Yes, sir.
And it is not far. It is just near us here at Nekede.
Yes, sir. You are right, sir.
Now, no matter what you do in this life, no matter the business you put your hand in this life, except you are separated from your roots, you will never succeed in this life. No matter where you go, no matter who tries to help you, even if you return back to the village now and continue serving the idol as a chief priest that you have been, if you go back to that place now and continue with the serving of the idol, you can never amount to anything. If they give you billions and millions to start business, you can never amount to anything, because there is something about your roots that you must be delivered from if you must be free in this life. And I will tell you straight on, like I said before, I don't know you, but I am on a divine assignment. Young man, your roots is such that you need separation to be free. Why? Because your father and your mother are the same mother, the same father.
You are right, sir.
So you are a product of cause. It has to be broken to set you free.
You are right, sir.
If it is not broken, you cannot go free.
Yes, sir. I hear you, sir.
Where you are coming from? taught the idols you worship and serve.